It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the morning edition for Friday, January the 22nd. I'm James Spann. All the talk is about the change to light snow for North Alabama today. So let's just go right to it and talk about the situation. The one thing we do know for sure, that is a very dynamic upper system blowing through here. I can see the trough axis a little west of the state. And we've got a big storm that'll be developing for the eastern U.S. Everything seems to be going right on schedule. That's the way the radar looked at 5:09 this morning. Still some patches of light rain in progress across Alabama and Mississippi. Here's a look at the regional radar that shows the precipitation type. And you can see that the rain has changed to snow over West Tennessee, North Mississippi, and eastern Arkansas underneath that cold pool aloft. And that rain-snow line should be approaching northwest Alabama fairly soon. Now, this is a day where temperatures go the wrong way. We've talked about that. Birmingham at 53. That's basically going to be the high for today. We'll be in the 30s by mid to late afternoon, but I don't think we go below freezing until sometime after 9 o'clock tonight. So in terms of the driving, that should mean the roads during the day today should be just wet, even where we get the change over to light snow. Around the nation, again, that cold air you see up north will be pulled southward, and tomorrow we stay in the 30s all day, and we'll be well down in the 20s here by early Sunday morning. The National Weather Service continues a winter weather advisory for much of north and central Alabama. The counties there you can see highlighted, basically north of a line from Aliceville to Tuscaloosa to Calera to Roanoke. And understand, for the Birmingham Weather Service office, the criteria for a winter weather advisory is a 1/4 inch of snow to 2 inches. It takes over 2 inches to have a winter storm warning here in the Birmingham Weather Service county warning areas. So that's the deal, and they feel like some spots could see over a 1/4 inch in that zone. But of course, the big story, it's northeast of here, where you've got blizzard warning in effect for Washington, D.C., Baltimore, winter storm warnings all the way from Little Rock up to the middle Atlantic coast. This will be a whopper of a snowstorm for them. And down in the warm sectors, severe storms are possible. This is fairly common with a big system like this. The chance of severe storms over parts of central Florida today. But for us, the severe weather risk, of course, ended earlier this morning. This is the precipitation for the next 5 days, valid through Wednesday morning. Amounts about 1 inch here. And there will be another chance of rain about Tuesday of next week, as you'll see. And this is the chance of greater than 1 inch of snow between 6 o'clock this morning, Central Time, and 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, Central Time. But let's get in here and talk about it. Here we go. This is the GFS today at noon. There's the big trough digging through the deep south. At noon today, the GFS depicts the surface low near Fort Payne. At that point, snow should be falling over northwest Alabama, and that's probably where the better chance of some good amounts will be. There should be a deformation-type axis in through there from around Tupelo to the Shoals to Nashville. And somebody might pick up over 2 inches of snow in northwest Alabama, that far northwestern corner of the state. This is this evening at 6 o'clock. The surface low begins to reorganize on the coast of South Carolina, and the light snow line drops southward through Alabama. Midnight tonight, maybe a chance of flurries as far south as Dothan. And the freeze line at midnight, as you can see, that red line is basically south of Interstate 20. So this is when there could begin to see some patchy icing on roads. And again, I apologize for my voice. I've got the classic midwinter sinus infection going on here. I don't feel bad. It's just the fact that the voice is not that good. And then this is 12 noon tomorrow. And we still could see some lingering flurries here tomorrow morning, but the big storm is raging, 988 millibars, a full-blown blizzard for D.C. and Baltimore. This is the real deal. But again, let me just show you what we put together. This is the forecast we put out in public that's across all platforms this morning. We've adjusted the timing up a little bit for the change to snow up in the Shoals around 8 o'clock. And again, that's where I think the better chance of the really good accumulation will be, maybe 2 inches or more in spots up there. Other than that, up in the Tennessee Valley, 1/2 inch, maybe 2 inches on the high end. For Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Anniston, Gadsden, 1 inch or less. And then flurries to the south. And the important point, understand a lot of this later today and tonight will be in the form of convective snow showers, like showers in a summer afternoon. They'll be kind of scattered, which means some of you will get basically nothing, and some will see the ground whiten up in no time at all. And, of course, you can't identify where those specific snow showers will fall. But that's just a guideline. And, again, in terms of driving, late tonight, once we go below freezing after probably 9 o'clock, for most of you in central Alabama, there could be a few icy spots, but it will be earlier than that up in that northwestern corner of the state around the shoals. You might have icy spots late this afternoon. So there you go. All right, let's look at Sunday. We're dry. We start the day down the low 20s. The high Sunday should be around 50. Monday, another dry day. High should be maybe around 60. In fact, the GFS is showing 62. That's a nice warm-up. Then Tuesday, a cold front passes through with a chance of showers. The high would be in the 50s. And then Wednesday, that rain is on down to the south. Highs drop in the 40s with a colder air mass. Thursday, we're looking cool and dry. High would be around 50. And Friday, pretty much the same thing. This is suggesting a clipper could bring some light snow north of us. This is the end of the forecast period. Sunday, 31st of January, troughing in the west. And again, for us, that looks fairly uneventful. Arctic oscillation tries to go positive. As you can see, later this month, maybe that'll shut off the cold air for a little bit. And the NAO goes positive as well. And sure enough, on the numbers, you can see highs getting back in the 60s around the first part of February. But that doesn't mean it's going to stay mild for the rest of the winter. We still have quite a ways to go. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon, if time allows. And if you can, catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.